Hi guys, welcome to Everything Under the Sun podcast. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize right now because I got a bootleg ass computer and bootleg ass equipment, and we're gonna record this off of the computer mic. So we're gonna try not to get too loud tonight. If we do, we apologize ahead of time. And let's go ahead and start the show. Everybody introduce yourself, starting with my left.
I'm Tayana.
I'm Taiwan.
And guest to the room, not really a guest no more.
Lubricant.
Miss double last name. Two names. So how y'all guys been?
I've been good. I'm making it.
Tavine, you might need to talk louder because you're away from the mic.
Okay.
You know, last time you was born,
Yeah.
Okay.
you was in the middle of it.
So how y'all like the Super Bowl?
It was rigged as I thought it was going to be.
Why?
Because it just was. I mean,
They don't
everybody
want to see us
can.
successful.
I think everybody can agree that that was the suckiest that Carolina has ever played in their whole season. So
Oh, yeah.
just to make it that far to the finish line and just play so recklessly, it's like really.
Definitely. Most definitely.
I mean,
I saw it in the first half, not even the first half, the first quarter.
and it
You
was
already
over
knew.
then.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, I was talking shit on Facebook.
I was blowing my dad phone up talking cash money. So I told him because I felt like, I mean, Carolina is a good team, but I've seen previous games that I felt like they should have lost, but they won. So, I mean,
I feel like they was paid off.
A lot of
and
people.
then at the end they had Cam Newton shake Peyton Manning's hand, and they whispered something. Like Cam whispered something to Peyton
Right,
Manning.
good job. I'm like, it's sportsmanlike. I know. I was looking at the Wendy Williams show. What Monday? They was talking about it was a conspiracy. Like the old man of the NFL, the last face. I'm like, his
And then
last game.
it was
Give
his last year.
last game. You know, the
So
young black.
it was really a good look for Peyton, basically.
But Peyton didn't win that game.
I mean, I know this.
That defense won that game. Yeah, let's be 100.
And just the way he let him, I don't know, it was just all reckless to me.
Let's talk about something that y'all really probably paid attention to. The halftime show.
But the halftime show, it was okay. It was alright.
I kind of like
It wasn't enough to me.
I didn't so much care about the Coldplay. I cared about Beyonce.
And then
Bruno.
and then Bruno did it last year too.
He did it
No.
the year before last.
I could have sworn he did it last year.
Yeah, somebody else said Bruno Mars did it about 2 or 3 times.
This is
Yeah,
second
he
time,
had-
definitely.
Because he did the last one. He did Gorilla.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, like when Bruno Mars and Beyonce came, it changed up. It was nice.
But I was surprised how how Beyonce made her entrance. It was,
Yeah, I'm like, we was just talking about the Black Panther thing. The Black
and
Panther
honestly,
thing.
I wouldn't have known looking at the performance. I just
Just
thought it
female.
was a regular other. I didn't know until I looked on my timeline and I seen,
People
of course,
just pick
social
out
media.
the littlest thing. That's what it is.
Uh-huh.
They have to have something.
They said she almost failed.
She
Oh,
did.
yeah,
She did.
And she caught that. That
She
was
caught
obvious.
exactly. I saw that.
She tried to play it off so well, had me think it was that like a part of
Part
her
of the
routine.
dance.
It
It wasn't part of her jumping back and then wobbling.
But she
then
kept it
jumping
moving.
back.
Oh, old buddy from Coldplay got stuck in the crowd when he bent down and he was handing the mic back and forth for him.
Oh yeah, and
He got stuck.
Yeah.
His ass got stuck.
You better get off the damn mic. Or you messed up my performance.
Yeah, the NFL not gonna let nobody mess the performance up like Janet Jackson.
Oh my god. I had just seen the recap of that. I had seen it on my timeline.
That was the last time that Carolina was in the Super Bowl when Janet Jackson pulled
Oh
titty out.
wow, that was a long time ago.
That was what, 04?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was 04.
Minute.
I was gonna say.
I remember
I
that too,
think-
because that's her whole thing.
Yeah,
she
it
was
had to
the
be
shot
03.
line.
I think it was 03
Because
because
I
my
was-
sister was
Oh
born.
yeah, you're right.
Okay, I was just in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
I wasn't even in high school yet when that happened. Like, it's funny we remember Janet pulling the titty out, but don't remember who played the Super Bowl.
Well, actually, Justin Timberlake, didn't he rip her thing off?
Yeah,
What made him reach for that area anyway?
I think it was part of it.
the
And something else was supposed to be shown besides that, I'm pretty sure.
No, she had the daggone nipple ring
Yeah.
thing around a nipple, so you know that is part of the show. I'm like, why would you have that big ass nipple thing?
Right there.
Yeah.
unless you wanted it to be pulled off.
Yeah.
And then her boob wasn't even perky. It was like kind of saggy.
Man, Jenna was like 40 that day. It was a pretty titty to be 40.
Oh my God, you didn't care. It was just
Look, I'm
titty
speaking
anyway.
for the straight male population, guys. Alright?
He ain't give a damn.
No, yep, you're 100%
Whether
right.
it's sagging or
That's,
perky.
that's Janet titty. That's not an average titty. That's a Janet titty right there. Sir.
That's an old flab titty.
No, that's Janet Jackson.
With a star on it.
Throwing star. It looks like a little throwing ninja star or something. That's a dangerous titty right there.
I was ashamed.
And so y'all want to go ahead and jump into this? This is weird out on mic.
It does feel weird.
Not really.
So
The first time we did this, without a mic, it was more awkward.
Yeah, but because we was crammed up on your couch then. At least we at the table. 2 names. You want to go first?
No, because I don't know what to say.
How about your?
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
Mm-mm. Come on, Miss 2 Name.
No, I don't think we should.
But let's know.
Oh my! I apologize.
Let me go ahead and put my phone on vibrate real quick.
Phone's on vibrate. My bad, guys. My old ass song.
I got 2
names.
One for the club and one for the hose.
Alright, so I guess we'll go ahead and jump on mine.
Alright.
About the havelock dude. Havelock police. Dog food. I don't even want to read mine because y'all know about it already.
I know you probably went in on your fans.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and ask the first question. Did the havelock police make this a big deal?
Yeah, I felt like they did. I mean, I felt like they didn't have to like go into detail as much as they did.
What detail did they go? You can talk up now.
As far as where exactly he was, what he did with the dog food.
But the thing is, he didn't even. Is it really shoplifting? Because he took it out of the store and left it at the edge of the property. So it didn't really leave Walmart per se.
I don't think it really mattered. I think the simple fact that he just took it in general.
Took it.
I don't think nothing else really
What kind
mattered.
of dog he got?
I don't know.
Hey, y'all got him on Facebook? I want to know what kind of dog he got trying to feed him.
I don't know. I just thought it was. I just thought they did the most.
So did he So he just took off?
No.
He dropped it to the.
It was first thing in the morning. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. He went into Walmart, grabbed a bag of dog food, and walked out. And one of the employees said, I think somebody walked out with some dog food. So they called Havelock Finance. Havelock Finance said they got there quick, fast, in a hurry.
Why they can't get quick, fast, and a hurry down to Harlem if something happened?
That's
Something way bigger. Okay, but it's still something way. Stuff. Okay, even if it's in Havelock, it's stuff that's way bigger than some damn
But
dog.
here lately they've been having. I guess they've been. I heard they've been having a lot of cases up there.
Oh yeah, Walmart.
Mm-hmm. So now it's like when they on it, especially when if they on it, then they gonna be there.
Hey, what's his name? Joshua. What's his last name? Yeah, Joshua Duncan. If you got something you want to speak for yourself, come holler at him. Everything Under the Sun podcast. Or hit me up on Facebook, DZ Hood. Cause I want to know I'm like, what kind of dog you had, bro?
I don't think it matters.
Like, you didn't have no table scraps for your dog? That's all I'm asking.
Oh my God, hard times. It's just hard times.
But his ass going to jail. He got to pay court fees, court costs for a damn dog.
He's not in jail. I just seen him the other day.
He got charged with shoplifting.
I seen him the same day it happened.
But he probably got let off on his own recognizance.
Oh,
but
yeah,
he
but
still got to go to. He still got to go to court.
I think honestly, it was probably just a bet, nigga. You ain't gonna do it. That's what I feel like it was. Because honestly,
but my man was 23. Come on, man. That's something an 18-year-old do.
No. You know what times we living in? Age don't mean nothing.
Yeah, sure don't, man.
You're right, but I would think.
But
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
If it was some dog food, like honestly, it
not off no damn
it has to be more than just the dog food for the simple fact that he got it.
He got it and left it.
But He
left
didn't
it once
take
he
it.
once he probably left it once he realized he
But
was
he
seen.
still got shoplifted because it left the building.
I think such and such would have gave him the damn money and go get some
Yeah,
dog
it didn't
food.
make sense.
So that's what I meant by he got it. Because he had the money to pay for it. So that's why I feel like it was something more than just that.
So why take that risk when you can just go in there and just buy it, basically, keep it moving?
A dummy. Just call it what it is. Being a dummy. Dumbass. Bet whatever you say. If he got it, he got the money, somebody give it to him.
That's even more the reason for me to not do it.
I'm like, I don't even. I'm like, I said I want to talk to him to get his side of the story of it, but after that, I wouldn't want to hang out with somebody that's stupid because I got cousin. I'm like, I got a cousin now. His ass robbed somebody else and dropped his ID. That's how he got caught.
No. He should just call the police. Like, look, I just did this because they gonna find his ID.
and if
I
me
want
and
to
my cousin
explain
get on
that.
that subject,
So
I
how
would
did
call
your
him a
ID get found at the
dumbass.
scene? Well, I have that. You can't even explain because whoever you try to throw it on, you be throwing them under the bus.
Yeah,
I
and
don't know.
who he robbed was his man.
I know a lot of cases like that. People don't. We live in more times where it's like, hey, if I can come up off of you, I'm gonna come up. That's what it's about to come up. No matter how you gotta get it, who you gotta, jeopardize to get it. That's what time we living in, where age really ain't even a factor in anything.
I guess. So
I
Tyron,
mean, if you ask me, was it worth it? No, it wasn't. And it's something that I would be really kind of embarrassed
I'm like,
about.
you got a dog. Was you still dog food for your dog?
No, there's times where I didn't have dog food for her, and I made remedies. You know,
Yeah,
I didn't have to take
you
it
made.
out. I
You're
didn't
not taking that chance.
No, as long as I really got something to eat, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll still a pack of meat for you. See me.
So you said, damn a dog.
Damn, yeah. At the end of the day, if it comes between me and that dog,
Hey, that's what I'm trying to get
I
at.
ain't gonna be seeing molecules, and she on the full stomach. Hell, she don't know what I've got to do to get this dog food. She just eat it.
Yeah.
That's why I be telling her, I'm like, well, it must be nice not to have to worry about the bills getting paid. You just get your food and water side in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You
Your
ain't gotta
shit
think,
in
oh,
yours.
how I'm gonna get my bag of dog food for next month. You know where my next bowl of water coming from. The dogs ain't gotta think about that. And she get a 5-star bath, get a blow dry. She got it good.
Dang.
She get blow dry. She got it real good.
Can I hire you to do me? Shit.
For real though,
Yeah,
but
do
I
that
gotta
in
get
her
another blow
night.
dry. But yeah,
So
It's gonna be about 1
Joshua
o'clock, 2
Duncan,
o'clock.
Joshua Duncan. Just to let you know, I don't care how you feel. You a dumbass, dog. I'm just calling what I did.
just a dumb mistake.
Oh, side note, you know you don't have to be in the buster paper, right? If you get arrested,
So what would you be on there?
you gotta pay $50 not to be
To
in the
not
buster
be in
paper.
it?
Yeah.
I would pay it for not to not be in it.
I guess just to let you know, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right now. I'm gonna take a break. We're gonna do Everything Under the Sun podcast on SoundCloud. You can jump to YouTube to listen to the full version. Everything Under the Sun podcast. Spell it out, Tayana. Everything Under the Sun podcast on YouTube or SoundCloud and all that jazz. All right, we back. All right, we was talking about pregnant women and doing crazy stuff. Like, so there was on TV today. They're talking about pregnant women going to Starbucks 2-3 times a day. How do you feel about them getting coffee?
That's a lot of coffee.
But
And Starbucks coffee is strong.
they have decaf. So
Yeah,
That's
but
just too much coffee for a
the
baby.
barista cut the woman off because noticed she kept on coming
She
back.
got addicted to
it's a lot
coffee.
of caffeine for the baby, really.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
what
like,
it
That
is.
baby gonna come out doing cartwheels and
Backflips.
shit.
how about the women that drink a bunch of soda? Wouldn't it be the same equivalent?
Or just like
To
pregnant women that
coffee?
smoke cigarettes while they pregnant.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to bring up. I'd rather her drink coffee than smoke cigarettes because I have saw a bunch of women smoke Like,
I'll be
damn,
more
I've
pregnant.
never seen a pregnant woman smoke.
I
Yeah.
It makes me mad.
Go to a trailer park somewhere.
I see.
You'll
I know
see it.
women that smoke exactly. I know women that smoke weed and cigarettes while they pregnant.
Yeah.
They help
So
they nausea. Get nausea down.
I seen a lot of people smoke weed and not cigarettes.
what? Why they pregnant? I
They
would.
smoke hella weed while they were pregnant.
Nah, I have some
Women
women
come out
take some
hella hot.
shots.
Take
Like,
some shots.
yeah, like liquor.
Yeah.
That's fucking pushing.
That's wait.
I only condone a little bit of wine.
You said what? You don't think so?
No, I agree. I'm like, she said pushing it. I'm like, I think it's really pushing it. I'm like, they say you can only like when you.
Because you're not supposed to consume any type of alcohol.
No, you can't. You shouldn't be consuming anything but water and some daggone juice. Yeah, while you're pregnant. But I'd rather for the woman to drink coffee than smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, I guess so when you put it like that.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's better. I mean,
You know how much nicotine and chemicals in cigarettes?
that's when they come out with birth defects. So,
Mm-hmm.
That's just too much coffee though. Ooh.
That's where ADHD kids come from. Mama be drinking too much coffee.
Caffeine-ified.
you can have decaf. That's what I'm saying. I don't see a problem with coffee because
So what's the purpose of drinking coffee though?
If it's decaf.
it's hot.
But no, some people
drank
like
the
the
damn hot
taste.
cocoa.
It's different.
If she
It is
going,
a different taste between decaf and caffeine.
if she going there 3 times a day, obviously it's for the caffeine.
Yeah.
Or she just craving the taste of the coffee maybe.
But that's when you drink decaf, when you just want the taste of a coffee.
Well, obviously she ain't studying no decaf.
I don't know. I just overheard it when I was cutting hair, so I wasn't really paying attention.
The decaf is just, you don't have the caffeine in it, but it still got the coffee taste, right?
I don't drink coffee. The first time I tasted coffee, I spit it out. This is when I was working at Hot Heads. I was by Dunkin' Donuts.
When you were there? This is before you got your shot?
Yeah, about 4 years ago.
What?
Yeah. I was there for 3 years.
Well, I kind of want to get this over with because I know we're going to talk about it. I just want to get it over with.
Go ahead. What you want to get over?
Go ahead, Tom.
The topic about giving
You gotta talk louder.
your significant other or your other spouse a pass for a year.
One pass for like a pass.
Once a year, I mean.
Once a year pass.
Yeah.
For what now?
To do whatever you want, whether you want to go have sex with somebody else or whatever under those means.
But is it just a certain time you
No,
get?
like you can use the pass whenever you want to use the pass.
But go ahead. I'm like, so
But it's
go
just
more
one time
than
that year, I guess.
Just
So
one
one time per year, you get a pass to go fuck and have sex with whoever you want to.
Just one time, but
Just one time a year.
so they build up to their sex? Like, can they? Like, yeah, girl. I'm like, do they gotta let you know who they're gonna have sex with?
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm just saying. I want one.
I think if you're willing to go that far, I think it shouldn't even matter. If you're willing to go that far. I mean, because to know who will just cause problems. You get what I'm saying? Especially if it's somebody that you don't like.
Yeah, so it is. But with that having an open pass, I'm like, it's hard. I'm like, I can see. I'm like, I'm just speaking
I can
from
just
myself.
me personally, I feel like there would be no structure in the relationship. It
Why
would
not?
just lead to other things.
I'm like, so you believe in monogamy?
I believe in if you with me, then you with me.
So you believe in monogamy?
Yes.
So I did see this a couple of
If
days ago.
only if we're going to be in a relationship. If it's on some other stuff where like you just like my friend would benefit, something like I could care less. But if you somebody that I'm so called being with and building with,
But the only way I can see a good in having a pass once a year is if you're married 20 plus years.
And I feel like the only kind of relationships who probably would condone that would be relationships where you're obviously not happy.
But how about not having a pass? Why don't you just do it with your significant other? Just bring another person into the bedroom with you.
And I'm gonna tell you why I ain't
guess-
gonna do it.
I guess
I'm not
that-
gonna do it because if I feel like that bitch doing more than me, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of that. If I feel like he paying more attention to that hoe than he paying attention to me, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of his ass. I want the same amount of attention. I want to do the same amount of shit or more than that bitch is doing.
But
Period.
you know what I'm saying? But you gotta have
I mean, I just feel like that right there just opens up so many other doors.
No, not necessarily.
Especially if that person, if you don't really have the stronger. For one, me personally, I wouldn't do it. But if you're like a weak-minded person, it might happen once and it might be too damn good. You might be like, damn, I don't even want to.
Well, you can use that one person, that same.
You know what I mean? And then you wonder why he ain't doing you no more.
But I'm like, you just get one person. I'm like, oh, you got one night, you got this one day out of the whole year to pull out a miracle, a Hail Mary. Let me grab you, girl. Hey, girl, what's up? You want to go? Yeah, let's go fuck real quick. Instead of doing a build-up, a lot of females are not down to fuck on the first night. Not a lot of them. Not the ones I met before.
So that's good.
Not the ones I met. But I want to go back to the thing about. Nah, go ahead and leave it alone.
I don't condone that at all.
Why? I'm like, it's not a bad thing because if you give it to your person, your significant other, they give it to you also.
I'm the type of person when a person I'm messing with, I'm messing with one person.
So you own them.
Pretty much, basically, and I feel like
I want to hear what she got.
Somewhere, I feel like
faces over there.
I feel like eventually, somewhere down the line, it would cause a problem, especially if you with a jealous person.
Why be jealous? You don't.
Oh, exactly. Why be though? But shit happens. You get what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
That's like a person like say I know y'all relationship ain't like this, but say if she like, okay, I give you a free pass. Okay, you go screw around a bitch with that, and then that shit over time she turns jealous over it, so it starts affecting y'all relationship.
But if she knew what I was doing, she allowed herself to get jealous.
Yeah, but she agreed to it.
Yeah.
I think she didn't agree to it, but if she agreed to it, then obviously that's what she wants to do. She accepted it.
Yeah.
She had nobody but to blame for herself.
Yes. So there's no reason for her to get jealous.
No, I just don't condone that at all.
But you could do it also. Like, I'm like, what is good for the goose is good for the gander.
Good for the goose, good for the goose.
You can go do it also. But there's a lot of people out here.
If I wanted that type of thing, I mean, I would just be single.
Okay, so if you had to pick between two choices, one, you either give that person a pass, or two, you have a threesome with that person, which one you gonna choose? You have to pick either one.
No.
You can't just not pick one. You have to pick either one.
No. Let's let her pick first. Who brought it up? When he brought that up, he brought the options up.
No, she
No,
didn't.
well, what's the options then? I mean, what would you do?
You asked
No. What would you do?
Well, like I said, I couldn't do it threesome because if I feel like she's doing more than me.
But let's get on a threesome. Like, if you and your husband sit down and talk about having a threesome, and y'all, he know you set guidelines. You know what you don't want him to do, and what's on the table and what's off the table. He won't cross some boundaries because he love you and he shouldn't cross some boundaries.
Don't put love in that, because when you really love a person, if it's real love, you only want that one person. That's where I'm from.
He said it's like a hall pass. So,
Like a what?
it's like a hall pass.
Yeah.
Right?
No, we just talking about a threesome thing. Love is in it.
Don't love in it.
But love and sex is
Let's
But
leave
y'all
love
doing
out
it
there.
together. So.
love and sex is totally different. I'm like, you ever had just no strings attached sex before?
No.
I have.
I have it.
It doesn't mean anything.
Exactly. So what's the point?
Okay, so if I
To
was
get
to
a nut, just to fuck something different.
because different people have different tricks, I guess.
I'm like, it's something new. You ever just talk to somebody different?
Yeah.
And it just felt different. You said the same thing that you got your person that you would.
No, I didn't run the same game.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same game, but it is at the same time. It's the same
Just a
story.
new conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah, a new conversation.
That's what it is. Dealing with a new person.
I put that in a different category because you can't compare a new conversation to having sex for the first time.
It is.
You can't compare that.
It is.
That's stepping into another boundary.
No, it's
Well,
not.
if I was to have a threesome,
Go ahead, go ahead.
if I was to have a threesome, then what I would do is we gonna have interviews with different people. That person is gonna get tested. We're gonna, like he said, set down some guidelines
That's just too
and
much to do.
rules.
We could just screw each other and get it over with.
But
That's just too. It's just too much. It's too much thought process.
Not if you don't have, like,
Any boundaries? Because then you would just grab a off the street and throw them in your bed.
but don't you trust them?
Who?
the person you with.
No, I only trust the damn. Oh yeah, the person that I'm with. Yeah, not the person that's so supposed to be so called invited.
So you don't trust that he won't do that in person?
What do you mean?
I mean, because you sitting right there looking at him.
No.
I'm like, y'all in the same room.
Exactly.
No.
Y'all are doing it together.
Together.
No, because for one, I'm a territorial and jealous person, especially with.
Why? You can't control nobody regardless. So why waste your time trying to control somebody?
It's not necessarily controlling them. When doing that, we're giving them the power to do it, which will fuck my mind up even more.
Let's talk about you and Josh. Let's go ahead and say, you and Josh, when you go to work, sometimes Josh is home, right?
Mm-hmm.
He can have somebody over here fucking him,
Right.
right? Talking to somebody. Behind your back, you don't know about it.
Right. You right. You are right.
So let's put it like this: if you and him do it together with somebody, at least you know who in the hell he fucking, who he talking to.
Yeah, but the tables could quickly turn to something different.
No, if y'all make
It
that,
could because
it could.
The same trust you would have if y'all didn't have the threesome is the same trust that you would have
but it
if
wouldn't.
y'all did.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't be the same.
Why wouldn't it be?
It just wouldn't be
I'm
the
like,
same.
you don't. Do you think sex is fun?
If it's good, yeah.
No, just sex. Period is fun.
If it's good, because all sex ain't the same.
You're right, but doing something different, isn't it fun sometimes?
Yeah.
So that's why you will.
But I also
have a
know what
threesome.
lane I would like to stay in, and I don't want to cross that lane. I
What
already
lane is
know
that?
If I'm screwing one person, I'm screwing one person.
How about you have multiple?
What?
It's having. It's go ahead and be vulgar and everything. You having two people sucking on your dick at the same time. You ever imagine that before?
No, but I seen it in some porn.
Wouldn't you think that'd be good? Having two people sucking
Yeah,
your
but
dick.
just watching it and getting off on the porn is good enough.
Imagine having it at the same time.
I don't know, because just one person is good. And the porn is good enough. I don't need to try.
Imagine it though. I'm like, the only reason I'm going at you because
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be bad, you know.
y'all two agree or whatever for the most part. It's just him. Like,
I'm not going to agree.
But if you had no other choice,
he do have trust issues.
That's what it
At the
is.
end of the day, you have
it
trust
ain't
issues.
about trust. It's the whole meaning of if I'm with you, I'm with you. I mean, and
You won't still
if you're
be
the type
with
of
them.
person, if you're the type, if that's what you like, then you need to tell me that from get go. Cause that ain't me. That's your cup of tea. That ain't my cup of tea.
How you
Your
know?
lane, not mine.
How you know? Have you tried it before?
Because it's called having boundaries and standards. Some things you don't need to try if you already know yourself.
I really do.
Go be.
It's I took.
I think you need some tissue.
I think so. I had a roll.
Hold
Right
up. We're gonna pause. We're gonna pause for a second.
Y'all
No, we gotta pause. Alright, we're back. We'll go ahead and close this out because it's late. Been at work all day. People gotta go to work and sleep. No Breakers is over there drawing. She knows she's not talking tonight. So everybody giving your contact information.
My name is Tyvon Frazier. You can find me on Facebook.
Tyvon Frazier. Nabrika.
Nabrika Kelly, I got 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the hose.
2 names. Tiana.
you can find me on Facebook under Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, you know, DZ Hood everything. DEZYHOOD. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud too. Yeah, Nabrika, check out my SoundCloud because it's my DJ. I got a DJ mix up there. Yeah. Thank y'all for listening. Apologize for last week. Apologize for the sound. And it's everything under the sun podcast. Y'all have a blessed night,
Good
and we'll
night.
see
Peace out.
y'all next week.